He was kind of a revolutionary. He created his own path. His exhibitions of his work were often outside of Japan because the Japanese themselves did not understand or appreciate exactly what he was doing.
He had many exhibitions outside of Japan. They received great praise. The exhibitions we did in San Diego, and then it went to Canton, Ohio, the same exhibition.
Itchiku Kubota celebrated the turn of the 21st century working at his major creation, consisting of nearly 100 splendid kimonos. 13 canvases remained unfinished, and they will remain sketches. The artist died in 2003. In a few years, the museum he had established faced serious financial problems. The custodians hoped to rescue the collection up to the bitter end, but unfortunately, no one seemed anxious to help, and preparations began to sell Kubota's masterpieces at auction piecemeal.
Я думаю, что это был бы большой урон.
I think it would have been a great loss. A thing like that must not be done. It shouldn't be done. Though we know from history that artworks travel and live their own lives. Like our children, they have a destiny of their own. Each work took oceans of time and required enormous passion, of course. The master said he wasn't willing to sell his works because then nothing would be left. I believe he was offered a pretty high price for them, though. Of course, that would have been a great loss.
But the 7 gods of fortune that had haunted the artist in his dreams on dark Siberian nights did not desert him at that difficult moment. The collection was rescued from oblivion. Organizing major exhibitions is a troublesome and very expensive business. Fortunately, the collection has experienced friends capable of maintaining its high standard.
So 1858 Limited is an international advisory business. It's privileged to work with some of the world's most significant collections worldwide. And when the owners of the Itchiku Kubota collection had recently acquired the works and kimono came to us, asking us to properly look and value and look after this collection, they knew at the time that they had acquired something of extra special and extraordinary nature.
As an art historian specializing in Asia and Asian textiles, I can say Kubota's art comes across as quite a specific art, and I'd like to note, a fully fledged one. I'm pointing this out because in the history of Asian textiles, at least the way it's considered in France, textile art is regarded as a craft rather than a fully fledged art. It's regarded as a skill. Kubota's work fits into the history of painting rather than into the history of textiles.
Aurelie Samuel is one of the key experts on Japanese textiles in Europe. She works at the National Museum of Asian Art in Paris. Also known as the Musée Guimet, it has one of the best collections in the world. While filming, we managed to peep into the vault, where they keep unique works along with textiles by Asian masters from different periods. And the kimono collection is mind-boggling.
Behind me, there's a juban. It's an under-kimono, and it seems to have been made for a wedding. Considering the red background color and the pattern damask used as a basic material, the weave itself contains flower motifs, cloud motifs, and swastikas. Then, using the shibori technique, coloring it by tie-dyeing, the same motifs were repeated.